how can I increase patience with my work as I ruminate on what I have to do in the future, which affects my current work? So what I would say is the most successful people in business are long-term greedy. When I used to work at Goldman Sachs, they used to always tell me that. They would say, be long-term focused, be long-term greedy. And Warren Buffett has a wonderful quote. He said, the longer the view, the wiser the intention. So just be very, very long-term focused. Don't go for the short-term quick fix, instant gratification, because if you do that, you won't be successful in the long run. The most unsuccessful people in business are short-term focused. They for example, in finance, they're traders. They try to make money every month, which is impossible because every month has 20 trading days because there's 20 weekdays in every month. And the most unsuccessful CEOs are also short-term focused. They just care about the current quarter. You have to be very, very long-term focused in order to be successful in business. And you have to be unemotional as well. A lot of people are emotional in business, and that's why they're not successful. For example, when people own stocks, when the market's crashing, they sell. Doesn't make sense. And Warren Buffett said the New York Stock Exchange is the only store in the world where consumers sell stuff when it goes on sale. Think about that. Imagine that, selling something you love because it's cheaper. You got to be greedy when others are fearful and fearful when others are greedy, and you have to be a contrarian. If you're not a contrarian in business, you won't be very successful. So that's what I would say. Now, I'll also say that in terms of increasing your patience at work, just try to live each day to its fullest. Enjoy each day. Stop to smell the roses. Don't worry about the past because you can't control it. And don't be too worried about the near term. Just be long-term focused. And something that might help you with your level of patience is if you schedule each day as well. And this is what I provide my MBA degree students. And what you can do also is you write down your goals at the top of this one pager. Let's see if I can do a top-down camera and show you. Yeah. So what you do is you write down your goals. Okay. And you write down personal goals, professional goals, whatever it might be. And I promise you, if you write down your goals, you will accomplish a hell of a lot more. But you got to write down also a deadline date. And so it's fascinating because over 90% of people give up on their New Year's resolutions by the third week of January. And the reason is because they don't write a deadline date. You have to write a deadline date for all your goals. And you've got to vocalize your goals as well. You have to tell people about it. If you tell people about your goals and you set a deadline date, it'll put pressure on you, and I say it with love in my heart, in a good way, to actually achieve your goals. Also, I don't think people set the bar high enough whenever they try to write down their goals. And there's a wonderful director and a fellow Canadian named James Cameron, great movie maker. He made Avatar and Titanic. And he once said, if you set your goals so high and you fail, you'll still fail above everybody else's expectations. And you shouldn't really care about other people's expectations anyway, because as Dr. Seuss said, those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind.